We have a very, very special guest, CEO and founder of Klutch Sports, Rich Paul. Thank you so much for joining us because it's a special night. So we had to bring you on because history is in the making. Not only your client, but your very good friend, LeBron James, getting close to pass Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list. I know you've had a lot of conversations with him. How would you define what this moment is like for you and for LeBron?
Well, I mean, for me, being a fan of the sport, first of all, it's nothing like it, and having the opportunity to be with LeBron since he was 16 years old and see the growth and see all his hard work paying off as tonight he looks to pass one of the greats that our game has ever seen. It's just a testament to his hard work and dedication that he put into it, his love for the game, and anytime you have those two guys are basketball royalty, and tonight you have a young emerging star in Ben Simmons, who I
also
represent
a client,
as well.
yep.
Going up against, LeBron and AD. AD it's not even in double digits yet in his career, which is unbelievable. So much he's accomplished. Then LeBron, who's at 35 years old and still playing at a high level, it's nothing like it. So I appreciate
you're
you guys.
invested in this game is basically what's happening.
Well, Rich, I want to ask you, man, because you and Bron y'all been together since the seed been planted. You've been knowing this LeBron long as I've been knowing him since, grade school when we was playing at Disney Wild World of Sports. And when you see him reach these type of milestones, forget like the business side and basketball side as a brother, how do you feel personally for them?
I'm just extremely happy for him, Growing up, you always have dreams of accomplishing certain things. Obviously, he's accomplished much more than you can ever imagine. And, but I see the work. I see the dedication. I see the fact that he's never satisfied, never get complacent. And we all know when you've accomplished as much as he has, the basketball player, whether it's been through the production of your game and then monetarily, and to continue to have that drive, it drives me as well.
Right.
In what I do, to never be complacent. So to have that right there, that example, is I can't think that you can't be more as thankful enough to have that example right in front of you every day. So I'm just happy for him as he approaches this moment tonight.
So Rich, as these career milestones are happening more and more now in his career over the last couple of years, you guys ever stop and have conversations about that, or are you always in the moment of it happened, that's great?
We always talk about it. We talk about not only his, but just, he's very supportive of what the guys before him had done and really supportive of what the young guys, he's just a fan of the game. And when he passed Michael, he gave me the uniform, and so we always have conversations because you can't take these things for granted. Guys don't even play 17 years,
right.
And to be in your 17th season and still relevant and still leading the pack, it's pretty impressive. So I'm just extremely happy for him and his family.
Yeah, and the fact that he's going to do it in a Lakers uniform tonight, or maybe even we'll see the next game, but 18 points. You already said he's going for 40 tonight.
He's going for 40. Hey, and I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for Lil Richie, you wouldn't even be standing next to me right now. I'll tell you that. If it was, you look, I love Lil Richie. I'll tell you that.
Lil Richie's doing some big things.
Yeah.
And he got some
I'm
big
talking about the
clients.
Lil Richie's
He's
son.
talking about my son.
Oh,
Yeah, if it wasn't for the love I have for Lil Richie, I wouldn't even
Hi,
talk to you.
Parrot. I don't even never know. Which part? I never know what part.
Don't worry about it.
My apologies. No, let's talk a little bit more about your other clients, specifically AD, and how well it's been working with him and LeBron. Are you surprised at how well they've meshed together this year?
No, I'm not. I think that they respect each other first and foremost, and I think that they can learn from one another as well. And coming into this, you never know what to expect playing in a city like Los Angeles for a storied franchise like the Lakers, but at the same time, it's basketball. And both of those guys know when you're a professional athlete, you have to do things in a professional manner. And I think that seeing that coming into work every day, it's hard to step out of bounds when everyone is buying in and doing the right things. And I don't think those guys want to do that anyway. They're playing for something. They want to win a championship, I imagine. And AD now being on a team in which they're leading the charge in the Western Conference is I think he he really approaches that with a business-like demeanor, and it's shown. You can see in his body, you can see in his, he's fought through games where he's been kind of banged up a little bit, and he still played. So I think that's shown. And not to mention, lastly, they're like-minded people. They're like-minded people. They're always getting along together and pushing each other, and they can get on it. I've seen them get on one another. So anytime you have that, it helps. Right. It helps throughout the rest of the locker room. So I think it's good there.
Another one of your clients, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's having a great year for the Lakers. Now, Ben Simmons, though, for the Sixers, he was not named an all-star starter. Do you think he was snubbed? I know I'm asking his agent, but...
Of course he was snubbed. But again, I'm so happy for Ben as well. All the criticism he takes, what he can and cannot do. The guy goes out there and plays hard every night on both ends of the floor. Talk about defensively, I think he's leading the league in steals.
Hey,
he's
top five
in assists. He plays he plays the game the right way. And so I think a lot of times people need to embrace and be thankful for the purity that he plays with. And so I'm extremely happy for him as well, as he should be an all-star. Hopefully he will.
Rich, I want to ask you a question. I'm glad you brought up his name. Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, these are big names, and these guys are great players. But Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is more like your average NBA player in this league. He went through a really tough stretch early this season. Fans are booing him. His confidence was down. He wasn't making shots. Criticized by Perk. Since then, he's really turned it around.
Yeah.
Since then, he's really turned it around. What was that process like at the time, and how did he get through that dark place?
We talked every day, and he'll tell you that. We talked every day. I think just continuing to stay in the moment. We had long conversations, and and as a man, some things hurt. And like I told him, it's okay to express that, but continue to build good habits, continue to work. The shots will fall, but just understand you belong here. We've seen you produce at a high level in other places. You have the respect of your peers on both ends of the floor as well. And so I think, Dwight and the rest of the guys rallied to get behind him. The fan base changed, they stopped the booing and things like that. And he came out of it. And again, that's just a testament of just staying down, persevering, continuing to believe in yourself and believe in your habits. And that's a true pro, by the way, because in life, I always explain to these guys, basketball, life, there's peaks and valleys in all of it. And you got to be able to take the bitter with the sweet. And when you can do that, it's not going to rain forever. That's why New Edition made the song, Can You Stand the Rain? So it's all right. He's all right. I'm glad to see him playing well, though.
Well, it is expected to be another peak for LeBron James in his career as he's looking to pass Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list, and really appreciate you taking the time to share your insights.
He's not only one of the top agents, but he's the #1 jacket guy in the league.
I know! Jacket game is so strong.
One of the proudest moments of my life. Last season I had a jacket I was kind of
that was dope. I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that. Yeah.
No, but congrats to you and everything you're doing with Klutch Sports and the growth that you're entering more into in the NFL. It's really awesome to see your growth as well as LeBron James.
I have a great team.
Yeah.
I have a great team of people that work with me every day to allow. Obviously I get all the credit for most of it, but I can't do it without my team. So I'm happy. I'm happy to go into other sports and just looking forward to continue to grow. So it's great. Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.